Leah, and welcome to another episode of What the Heck Do I Know? If you like or get value from my videos and would like to see more of them, please hit the like and subscribe buttons. If my videos aren't for you, but you know someone who would appreciate them, please feel free to share. Today I'm talking about personal development. I see and hear this term used a lot, and while I'm very clear on what it means to me, I'm not so sure what it means to everybody else. I did a few Google searches before I started working on this, and depending on who you're talking to, it could mean anything at all to 5 different broad areas: education, spiritual, physical, emotional, and social. So what do I mean when I say personal development? Simply this: doing things that make you a better person. And not better than the person next to you, better than the person you were yesterday. So I guess that means my definition is kind of more in line with the first one. Pretty much anything and everything, as long as it fits into the context of a better you. And let me also be clear that the better you isn't defined by anyone else but you. If your mom thinks that a better you involves going to medical school to be a doctor, and that isn't how you define being a better person, then it does not qualify as personal development. Now, personally, I try to work on all areas of my life, but my fallback personal development is in education. After I graduated university and went to work full-time, I missed getting to learn new things. And since I have almost always worked on projects or contracts that have end dates, I've had plenty of free time in between work to do whatever I wanted. Now, usually when I know I'm about to have free time, I start thinking about different things that I'm interested in, that I want to know more about. I will either set up a class or purchase books or maybe plan a trip to attend a conference or some other type of learning opportunity. Roughly every 2 years, I will do a deep dive in a certain subject that may or may not be work-related and get a new certification for that skill. I didn't really plan that, but that's kind of been my method for personal development so far. So how does this fit into project management? Well, whether it's a structured in-person class, online, reading books, learning a specific skill, if you approach learning about that subject or skill as a project, you're likely to get more out of it for yourself and the test at the end. So this will make better use of your time, and you will be better able to use the information you learned once it's over. As a reminder, and for those who haven't watched my other videos, the 5 main steps in project management are initiation, planning, execution, monitoring and control, and closing. Now in this case, initiation would be deciding you want to learn about a specific topic. Maybe it is something you're just really interested in, or maybe it was recommended by your boss, or maybe it is something that could help you or your family. Or maybe it's something that's required for a different job, a promotion, or something in a different industry. Whatever the reason, you've made the decision, so it's on to the planning phase. A smart goal for this would be, I want to learn X subject to X proficiency level by doing X and completing it by X. Or to put in fillers, I want to learn Excel to the advanced level by taking a Microsoft Advanced Excel class in the next 6 months. So in the planning phase, you need to figure out what your options are for learning your subject. Now the internet is full of information on education, no matter what the subject, so you can do your own research for your topic. But if you're going to get your education from reading a book on your own, to get the most out of it, you will need to build your own system. So you need to define what level of competency you want when completed and how you're going to measure it. This would be the quality aspect. You need to define how long it should take. That's your schedule. You'll also need to schedule and track your progress. And assuming it's a book with chapters, consider doing a review at the end of each to make sure that you understand the material you've covered before moving on to the next monitoring and control. Building your own system like this can be difficult, which is why I usually tend towards online learning platforms. There are lots of great and terrible ones out there, so ask for recommendations if you don't have any experience with these. I will just mention the one that is my personal favorite. The organization that I really love and appreciate is called edX.org. They partner with universities and colleges all over the world to provide a truly diverse selection. When I have free time, I often go there to search topics that I'm interested in, both credit and audit purposes. Most courses that they have listed are available free of charge if you don't care about the certification, and the fees for credit courses are very low compared to in-person universities and colleges. When you audit a course there, you don't get all the same material as those that are taking the course for credit, but enough to learn about it. So you consider the amount of time and amount of money that you can put towards this personal development goal and whether or not you really want the certificate at the end. Now, education obviously starts when you begin the course, and since even the ones that are self-paced are structured with assignments and tests, there's a built-in monitoring and control system. Of course, you can set your own internal deadlines, and you could make your own schedule in order to make sure you're blocking off enough time in your day to complete the reading, videos, and assignments. Closing your educational personal development goal is also built in with the exam at the end and receiving your grade. All classes that I'm aware of are structured in basically the same way, so anytime you sign up for new courses, it should be easy to follow the PM method. But what the heck do I know? Again, thank you for watching. If you find value in this, please hit like, leave a comment, and subscribe. Have a great and successful day.